happens to the dude that comes after him? Y'all are quiet. What happens to the dude that comes after him?
Hey.
He got to pay for that shit, right? That's not fair. That's not fair. I mean, granted, you know, being on both sides and being that dude before, as you move forward, you don't want to have to carry the baggage of the past. And as dudes, when we walk into new relationships, all we want you to do is to let us make our own mistakes. Because we will, eventually. But let us make them on our own. Don't make us pay for the mistakes that the dude before us did. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all we want you to do is give us our own shot. Give me my own chance. Believe in me. I could feel the apprehension in her body each time that she hugged me. So I would hold her close and ask her if she loved me because I wanted to know what she really thought of me. Not because I took this as some sort of a game. Because if her eyes are the windows to the soul, I could see her heart took the brunt of the pain, and since initial conversations would only spark an interest I knew for us to survive, we needed more of a flame. But her words told me what her eyes could not. She could never love me because for me, she expected more of the same. Had already relegated me as being some trifling dude before even taking the time to know my name. And the fact that her apprehensions had her questioning my intentions, well, that made me feel sort of ashamed, but I shouldn't be. You see, she took me not being there every night or calling every day as being done out of defiance. And I'm trying to get her to see that relationships are built on compromise, not out of compliance. Hot nights with open arms should replace closed minds and cold shoulders as they see a single unit. Reliant, rich with a love that's recession-proof. As others sell us short, we buy in. But I need your buy-in. Take stock in the fact that my words are true and will remain undaunted. That I would never exchange you 200 pounds of BS and P500. These walls you put up, please confront it because it's a one-way street and we are both on it. And if we invest in ourselves, then we can get the rate of return that we both wanted if we both want it. But tell me, how can I get past her past when every time she looks at me, she only sees him? And why is it when it comes to my words versus those of her friends, she tends to always believe them? I mean, I get it. If love can take your heart to hell and back, then the bruise on her soul proves that she's been given of herself to receive him, done everything she could to please him. But now she's so blinded by his deceit that she can't see that he is him and I am me. Would rather take a hold of your hand than have a dime piece. Don't sell me short like Webster, because even he cannot define me. There are guidelines to this relationship. So let me show you the manual. Lose his, and I know that you can be ruthless, but I'm asking you to give up all that down the street parking, around my house walking, neighborhood stalking, and choose this. And I realize that your shoulders are weary from carrying all the baggage, but let me massage away the bruises. Take the dagger of deceit out of your back and to Brutus, because in reality, the truth is that I know you said that you would take my life if you ever caught me slipping. But you don't even have to worry about taking my life because to you, my life has already been given. I was there before I met you, and it wasn't until we got together that I really started living. So baby, you don't have to worry about me thinking that you're crazy, because what woman isn't? I said it. But what man hasn't lied before? Wanted to have his cake and eat it too, and so we tried before. Thought the grass was greener on the other side before, so we left the only woman who truly loved him with tears in her eyes before. And I'm not asking you to forget that man, or even the one that I was before. I'm just trying to convince you in this moment that you are the only thing that I adore. Because I realize that their past transgressions have milked you of all your trust, but when I look in your eyes, I only see purity. So from this point forward, I don't want you to call me Dichotomy, but call me Halliburton, because I specialize in security. And we're going to get past your insecurities, because I'm going to show you that what is true is in me. A love that is pure will be. So again, let me ask you, do you love me? And hope that you can answer it without depleting me completely. Because only nodding your head and never really answering the question is depleting me completely. Just think of where we could be if you see me for what I am instead of what you perceive where we'd be. I'd be able to get you to look me in the eye and say that you love me if I could just get you to believe in me completely. Thank you.